Hey everyone, Mark with Precision Computing here. You know, as I was sitting here working tonight, I received a message from one of my friends on Facebook, Jason, shout out, and it just made me start to think why I got into this whole thing. You know, not just particularly the modding, but I've been a long time overclocker, PC enthusiast. Been a big fan of so many manufacturers for so long, working with different products, different manufacturers' products, and you know, just trying to tweak to see what works the best on a daily basis. And it just really made me think, you know, back to, I don't know, however long I've been in this. I built my first PC in 1993, which put me at about 13 years old. I didn't really get big into the community until maybe 10 years after that, and it was such a tight-knit community. You know, there were the forums, the EVGA forum, 411 Overkill, Overclockaholics, Extreme Systems, Tech Power Up, Overclock.net, just to name a few. That it was such a tight-knit community that everybody was always helping each other. I'd be doing modding projects like this and posting a work log, and even in the Cooler Master contest in 2009, and the other guys that were in the contest were egging me on. You know, oh man, that looks so awesome. You know, oh, I can't wait to see your next update. It just seemed like the community was so tight-knit. There's so many groups on Facebook now that a lot of them are good. A lot of them, it seems like, you know, that whole thing is just falling apart. I see people ripping into other people. I see reviewers, people who have a staple, are a staple in the community, who everybody knows their name, or at least a lot of people know their name, getting knocked down by other people that are in the same position as them. And, you know, it's just really kind of a downer. I got into this, you know, PC world because I was interested in it. I wanted to see what it had to offer to me and where I could grow and where I could evolve, and that's why I started modding. It's the same with my cars. I have to have something different than everybody else. So I started modding. I started doing one thing, I started doing another, I started getting attention, and that was cool, but I didn't do it for the attention. I did it because this is what I love to do. PCs are what I love to work on. Helping other people. When I mod stuff, people ask me a question, I'm the first to give them, you know, hey, yeah, you know, this is what you have to do. This is the tool you have to use. Don't use that tool, use this tool, because this is going to get the job done. I'm the first to try to help somebody out. I do it all the time. And I see a lot of people that are out there that do that all the time. I'm not trying to knock on anybody. I think there's a lot of people that are trying to help the communities grow, trying to be a positive force in the communities. But I think there's a lot of people that have forgotten what that means. And we all started from somewhere, you know. I have this banner right here on my wall, just like I have my little sketch drawing I did of Back to the Mods. Probably a little washed out, you probably can't see it. I have this thermal take banner on the wall. I did a thermal take mod in 2011, the Star Wars mod. That was Return of the Modder. That's sitting over in the New Age showroom out in California. I did the thermal tanks, the two tanks for their mesh with wargaming, the things they were doing. They went to Computex in 2013. They gave me a big shot. They gave me a chance, you know, to work on something cool. Shannon Robb had seen a lot of the previous projects that I had done, and he was impressed with me, so he gave me a shot, and you know, I provided what I told him I was going to provide. And it was cool. I had a vision. I was the modder. I did my thing. I didn't care what other people said. It didn't affect me. They didn't see what I was trying to do. So, of course, some people are not going to like certain things. Other people are not going to like certain things. We all just move on. I have to continue to do what I'm doing and the vision that I see for a project. I think that's overall with the groups. A lot of these people post, maybe they have no knowledge. Way back, even in '93, I built my first computer, I had no knowledge. I had assistance. In probably 2003, when I really came back into the community, I had very minimal knowledge. The forums were a big source of support, and everybody supported each other. I was definitely a noob. I knew little to nothing. When I got into water cooling, it was the same scenario. I knew little to nothing. And there were so many people jumping in to say, hey, this is what you got to do, this is what you got to do, these are the products you should use, this is the radiator you should use, these are the fans that work, and everybody gave their own personal opinion. And then it's up to that individual person to come up with a solution that works for them. Yeah, Google's been around for 15 years. That takes us back to 2000. So my time on the forums has been for a long time, even after Google existed. Just because I don't know something doesn't mean that Google is going to have my answer. Doesn't mean it's not going to have my answer. If somebody asks a question, they're asking a question because they're looking for pro advice or experience from other people. They're not just looking for some random answer off Google. They want that interaction. That's what these groups are for. Why have all these groups on Facebook if we're not meant to interact with others? So this is a video kind of outside my normal bounds. I'm just trying to address the community here, and I would love to see the community as tight-knit as I knew it when it was just forums. Maybe it wasn't as big. The larger it gets, the more people that get involved, there's going to be some misunderstandings. We have ways to get around that other than flaming and, trolling and all these other practices that have become so popular that just make no sense. They don't help anyone. It doesn't make somebody a bigger person because they know more information and so they can give somebody stupid information. And sometimes a joke is a joke, and that's all fine and good. But this is just my way to reach to the community and say, look, precisioncomputing.net, facebook.com/precisioncomputing, Precision Computing on Instagram, Marc Molella, our Precision Computing page on YouTube, where you'll find this video. Yet I'm wearing what t-shirt? It says performancepcs.com. That's a shout out to Hank Barron. He provides a service for a lot of people. He's not paying me anything to say his name right here, just like Thermaltake is not paying me anything to say their name. That's just good karma in the community. People that are trying to build a better portion of this community. There's a lot of groups out there doing it. There's a lot of people out there trying to do it. I try to give back when I can. I see a lot of other people, and I'm not trying to single anyone out here. This is just my point to everyone in the community, as far as I can reach. And I'd love to see guys like Jay-Z 2 Cents, Linus Tech Tips. I know Jay-Z has just reached out recently to one of his followers on, I think it was on Instagram, that made a crack about something, and he called him out and said, I don't want you following me because those aren't the kind of followers that I want. Because he doesn't want that negativity. There's so many communities out there. Modders Inc. You got the guys at BS Mods that do amazing things. That let's bring it all together. When we can help people, let's help people. When we don't know, let's stay out of it. Let's stay away from it. Let's build the community better. And I'm going to take a minute to give a little shameless plug for Precision Computing for the Back to the Mod in the Cooler Master 2015 World Series competition. I just want to give a shout out to Sanctum Sleeving. They're going to be doing the sleeving on the power supply for me. BS Mods, Bob Stewart. They're going to be providing me with some of the lighting for the case, and possibly another really cool feature. You'll have to wait to see that later on. And a couple other sponsors that I'm hoping to bring on board, get them on board, to help make this mod even cooler than my plans for it already were. I try to on a daily basis remember where I was, where I came from, who I was, what little knowledge I knew, and the people that were, willing to give me a shot along the way. That makes me remember when I see, guys that post something that they just don't have a lot of knowledge. They're just getting into it. That's not their fault. They're trying to learn. They want to learn. So let's all try to focus on supporting the community, whether it's forums, whether it's groups on Facebook, whether it's, people's pages on Facebook, whatever it might be. Let's all support each other. Build a better world, build a better computer community, modding community, enthusiast community, whatever it might be. Let's all work harder to make that community better. As always, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/precision computing, precisioncomputing.net, where you'll find a bunch of articles, precisioncomputing.net/forums, where we're doing our work log. We're also posting our work log on a bunch of different sites. We have an article on our website that has the link to all of our work log on all the different forums that we're hosting it on. JZ2 Cents, Linus Tech Tips, Modders Inc., Case Modders, the Thermaltake forum, the MSI forum, the precisioncomputing.net forum, and I'm forgetting one which I'm going to forget right now. We also have the new Thermaltake Theron smart mouse that I'm going to be doing an unboxing and a comparison with the previous Theron mouse from Thermaltake, or TTE Sports, as well as the Level 10M. Give you guys kind of a size comparison, an opening and unboxing, and then some more revealing as we go forward, being that this is the smart mouse, and we have the Thermaltake TTE Sports app on our phone, so we're going to be able to record some things that we do, look into some cool features. Stay tuned for the mod, more cool things. Let's grow the community together. Thanks for watching.